This is the most that I've ever made in any week that I've owned my Subway franchise. So let's get into the numbers. So my name's Tommy and I am a 23-year-old Subway franchise owner.
So we're doing our research about owning a Subway franchise. Let's go.
Majority of the people that are watching this video probably saw my earlier videos where basically I talk about how much my Subway makes. And I am doing a follow-up on my video last week because I kind of left you guys on a cliffhanger. Please forgive me because I did have like a cost of goods of 52% because I was buying inventory for my big upcoming order this week. So in this video, I will be telling you how much I made, and this is the most that I've ever made in any week that I've owned my Subway franchise. So let's get into the numbers. So in gross revenue this week, and I want you to keep in mind, from last week, I told you guys I had a big catering order, the biggest catering order that I had in my life. And I brought in $9,474.74.
That's not bad. So now we're going to look into the cost.
This is by far the biggest week that my store has had in history. For my net revenue, so after the coupons, after the DoorDash fees, the third party, Uber Eats, whatever, it's gonna be $8,626.95. That is how much actually hit my bank account. Again, the highest number that I've ever had in the store and the highest number that the store has ever had. And this was all attributed to that big old catering order I've had. So I'm very excited to share the rest of the numbers, which how much I put in my pocket. All right, so for my cost of goods, it was $1,433.60, which put me at 16% of my cost of goods. And the reason is because remember, the week before I added my cost of goods for this week for this order, because the way the Subway weeks are set up is from Tuesday to Wednesday. And the delivery was on Wednesday, so I had to order the truck for all this stuff the week before. And my labor for that week was $1,540.35. So for my royalty percentage, it's gonna be $1,184.34. It's gonna sit right off of Subway because I'm using the name, using the brand, cool, all that good stuff. And my rent is the same each week. It's gonna be $750. And then for my EMC or my electric bill, it's gonna be $200 I set aside every single week. And then for miscellaneous extra things that break, things I gotta replace, $100 goes into the bank a week. And then for my future loan payment on my future remodel, it was $350. Now, this is how much I made in total profit this week owning a Subway franchise. It's gonna be $3,068.66. That is probably the most that I've ever made owning a franchise in 1 week. And I literally only worked that one day for the delivery. Yes, I worked a lot that day, but I only worked that day. So the other 6 days was all of my staff doing their thing, and I didn't work. So I got $3,000 for that, not having to do too much. And if you are an entrepreneur now, I would love for you to join my entrepreneur community. The link is gonna be down below. It's absolutely free for you to join, and I'd love to talk to you about what you're doing or what you're trying to do. So I will see.
That's not a bad profit. So if Tommy did it, you can do it too. Veeta Vee TV.